Ian,
Yeah,
we had a Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Nintendo Direct.
we did. We did. And we learned who the last two characters to be added are going to be. We're getting Incineroar, which is Litten's final evolution. Litten's is a little tiny kitty.
Oh, Kitty becomes a big hulking
Big hulking Hulk.
pro wrestling guy.
Yeah, big pro wrestling cat.
I was doing like suplexes in my Nintendo Direct. I was like, oh, that's a cool character.
Yep,
All right, I'll use that.
That's a neat cat. And we get Ken, which makes sense. That was basically, I felt like that was going to be announced at some point.
They weren't counting that as a shadow.
It is.
Echo Fighter.
It is.
It is. But there is differences in moves.
Yeah, the Echo
These
Fighters
little
always have small differences. I was reading something where it seems like they might be smaller differences than in the past, but yes, Ken's gonna have, he's got like a different shaped Hadouken and probably a different
Shoryuken. He's a little
probably
faster.
a different reach on his Shoryuken.
Yes,
and
and
stuff like that.
he has his rolling throw like he does in the game.
Sure.
So that's interesting though. And that got the count to like 74 characters about.
That gets it to 74, and then Piranha Plant as a pre-order, and also it'll just have a free period as a DLC character. That'll take it up to 75 characters without any paid DLC.
Which to me is incredible.
That's insane.
Can we just say that's incredible? Has
Yeah.
there been another game that's done that many before DLC?
No, I think...
Any of the King of Fighters?
Think King of Fighters 2002 Ultimate has, I think, 65 or 66 or something like that. 63.
So this is up there. This is the most ever, potentially.
Yeah, this might be the most... I mean, yeah, and...
Now, there's not... The people are complaining, there's not a lot of new characters. I don't care because they got everyone from every game before back.
Right.
And are tweaking them, so I'm sure that they're kind of newish. I mean, and how many more do you need, really? Do you want 20 new characters? Do you want 30 new ones? I mean, aren't you happy you got every single one back? And aren't you running out of Nintendo characters as is? I mean, we're starting to run out a little bit.
I mean, I mean, this game has become like
They got all the licensed characters back.
This game is like a recess dream. You know, this is the sort of game that you'd sit there with your friends during recess and just make up. You know, oh, I want these characters in a fighting game. Sure, at this point, it's so ridiculous. I could sit there and think of more characters I'd want. I also don't really need all the Fire Emblem characters in there. But they gave
there's
us
a lot of characters like that where I'm like, that's cool, but
there are
the guy with the sword.
I feel like even fans of the series are like, I don't know that we need that many more, this many in there. But they brought everyone back. No one's going to feel left out. They're not cutting a single character that anyone can be like, oh, my character's not in it. So everyone's character is there.
Ice climbers in it. No.
So everyone's there. I like the ice climbers.
That's what I'm saying when people complain when they were out of the last one, right?
So they're all there. And they added, I think they added like 5 or 10 new characters anyways. I don't even know for sure. But Splatoon, Inklings, Izzy, fuck.
Is he from Guns N' Roses? Is that it?
No. Ridley.
That's right, Ridley.
Incineroar.
Piranha Plant.
Piranha Plant. I feel like there's a couple more that I must be missing.
Yeah, they revealed these starting earlier in the year.
Maybe that's it. Oh, Simon, Richter.
That's right. Those are big ones to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. I think they did just fine. And we got 5 more, and I'm sure they're going to be picking 5 fairly interesting ones.
So 5 more, that's a DLC season pass, or you buy them individually, and you get an extra stage, you get a music.
You get a couple music tracks, an extra stage, and a character. So they're doing that basically how they did it for the Wii U version. So you get some pretty decent stuff along with the characters. And there's tons of stages as there already is. There's I think they said something like the amount of music in the game is, I think it's something ridiculous, like 800 music tracks.
They
or something.
redid a bunch of the old ones.
Yeah, like there's just an insane amount of music in there. So, yeah, the game's going to be packed. Also in that direct, they discussed the World of Light adventure mode. You know, everyone's dead but Kirby.
Oh, I wanted to get to that specifically. Let's back up a second on that. That's I got a lot to say about that. But first, I want to talk about the moaning about Piranha Plant being revealed as the final fighter, even though there's going to be 5 more that people. It's going to be up to 80. I think Piranha Plant is not just cute and funny and hysterical. He's unique to me.
People were complaining.
Yes. There's always
All I saw was jubilation over the addition of Weird Little Piranha Boy.
This is why I like Piranha Plant. First of all, it's an iconic character that's been around for over 30 years.
Yes.
But it's like it has like Dalsim like limb attacks that are kind of cool and unique, and it's just funny to look at. It's just a funny looking character.
It's great.
I will use him and try him just because he looks funny and cute.
Well, it's like Nintendo putting Chain Chomp into Mario Tennis Aces.
Yeah,
it's fantastic. I mean, why not?
It's stupid looking, but it could be cool, right? That's so anyone complaining about it. Fucking relax. There's 80 different fighters in here. Use someone else if you don't like it. Why did they add Crash Bandicoot? Because Crash Bandicoot sucks as a video game mascot. I'm sorry. He sucks. That's why. And he tried to invade like NWO style. He tried to invade the headquarters when WWF tried to invade WCW. They're not going to pay that back that easy. I think Nintendo's still smarting from that campaign 20 years ago. I'd say fuck you, Crash. Remember what you did in the parking lot in your little dumb ad campaign?
You did us dirty, Crash.
Yeah. Why don't you apologize first? It's like a YouTuber thing.
What was that? You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
I didn't say it like that.
Yeah,
James Cagney?
it definitely came out like that.
You invaded my shadow headquarters. All right, let's talk about that spirit system. And not the band that Frank likes. So the spirit system, Ian, is you defeat characters from other games to get spirits of the hero.
Yeah, it
characters.
looks like an equip system for the single player mode, where they've basically it looks like getting like charms or accessories in an RPG.
It's an RPG system.
Yeah.
You can level up either your attack, defense, or your
specials, your throws. Yeah, your attack, defense, special moves, or right? Throws, or guard.
There's three different things, and one's like attack's more powerful than defense. Defense is more powerful. It's like a paper, rock, scissors system, right? How they work.
Yes.
I'm getting it totally mixed up.
Rochambeau. So anyway, so that should be interesting, and they all seem to be based on various characters from games, so you'll see even more references. So there's like Articuno and I think Moltres.
Dr. Wily.
Yeah.
So yeah, it fits in a bunch of smaller games that you'd be surprised to see these mascots show up in. So it gets them in somehow.
Yep.
Even though they're not a fighter or an assist, they're still there in the periphery, and you can train them. You can build up these spirits. You can eat them somehow, or I don't know.
No, you can feed them to your amiibos.
Which sounds disgusting.
You're not really feeding. I mean, it's just here to have this.
So that means you're locking them into your physical little guy that you could use.
Yes, you can sacrifice them. I mean, you want to say that instead?
You can sacrifice them?
Yeah, you can sacrifice them.
My sacrifice. So, yeah, so you can equip them before your battle. So if you want to, I guess, up your attack or up your defense, you can do that. And it gives you something, I guess, extra to do in the single player mode, which is the World of Light.
I'm so pumped.
Talk about a harrowing,
everyone knows
by Nintendo standards, harrowing movie that ended up at the end of that Nintendo Direct.
Everyone knows my love of Kirby. Kirby the boy, little guy. He's the stuff.
He's stuffed to something. I don't know. So okay, this comes out. This is sort of like, oh, but by the way, Sakurai looks like he's ready to die. They made a joke about it during the. When they talk about the DLC, they say, "Oh, I guess I'll never get the rest." Ha. But but there was a glimmer of truth to that joke.
Yeah.
Or he's done. Yeah. He's like, okay, guys, what do you want? 100 guys? You want 8,000 songs for me to manage? I mean, what do you want? So it was fun that they built up into that sort of meme about him being done with the world. But he's working hard on this, obviously. But then they said, oh, the final announcement. And they do this little cutscene where they have a Fox McCloud is like, don't let him get away, and they're all on the cliff. All 1,000 fighters are there hanging out together, and you have all these giant hands coming flying towards him. So it's like the hands from the original, which represents our hands playing with our toys. They've gone from toys to just being characters, I guess, in these games, in theory. So the hands fly towards everyone. You get some dialogue. It was "stow your fear" from one of the characters says that, which I thought was a funny line. And then Pitt's like, "I know we can beat them," and then they come out and fucking incinerate. They all go to ash like Thanos, snapping his fingers. These beams of light go through all of them. They try to save each other. You have Sonic trying to save Pikachu, which was kind of heartfelt. He's like trying to grab his hand, and Pikachu's scared. And then you have like the
Pikachu never shows any fear.
I'd be scared. Some try to fight back, like Samus. Others just ran for their lives. It was kind of like, holy shit, there's something going down in Nintendo Land right now. Like I was not expecting something like this, where they're all wiped out except for one. Kirby goes on his little starship and somehow gets out. Everyone at that point was like, oh my god, you can't kill off Kirby. You can't dust Kirby. It gets away. He falls in some other planet. By the way, and the whole planets get exploded in the galaxy. This is like Dark Phoenix stuff going on with Nintendo. Like people are crying, I think, watching this. They're like getting teared up watching this. And then Kirby is there at the World of Light, and he has to, I guess, rescue his fallen comrades and fight off the demon versions of them, right? The demon avatar versions of all these characters, and sort of like, I guess, rescue them. So to me, it's pretty interesting as a single player campaign because of that. There's like a map, and you have to fight other characters in other games and things. So I'm like, okay.
Well, Sakurai is basically Kirby's dad. I mean, he is the Hell Laboratories mascot, essentially. Mm-hmm. So my thinking is Sakurai has become so annoyed with making this game. He's like, fuck it. The final mode for this game is I just kill all the characters and no one gets to play the game, and but Kirby gets to live. And they're like, well, we actually do have to release the game. And he was like, okay, well, then Kirby is going to bring them all back to life. That's the game. Here's the game. This is what you're doing.
So really, Kirby is Sakurai. He's in control.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm in control, assholes.
I think that's it, yeah.
You don't like Piranha Plant? Fuck you. I'm going to kill off everyone.
It's a very end of Evangelion sort of situation.
And then you had like the World of Light song, which was terrible, but it's hard to translate these songs over into English. It's not a good song, though.
Yeah.
Did you listen to it?
No.
You didn't see it?
No.
At the end, when you didn't see the video?
Mm-mm.
How are we doing a...
Because I looked at all the pictures, read all the memes.
You
That's
didn't
how
see
the
the
internet
video.
works. No.
I don't think you're qualified to speak about this, Aneen, at this point. About the memes and everything.
I know about Kirby.
You know about Kirby?
Yeah.
But you didn't see everything happen up to that. You didn't see all the sacrifice all the Nintendo characters made.
Oh, I saw Sonic and
Pikachu.
Pikachu. I saw Samus get blown off. I didn't listen to the song.
Okay, the song's terrible. It's one of those like anime type of song where there's no pauses and they're complete sentences and nothing rhymes, and it's like,
yeah, no, that's
the world of light is such a magical place, wondrous, and it's like, oh my god, this is awful. But I understand. Oh, you didn't see one of the saddest things to me was seeing the duck hunt duck try to pull the dog to safety.
Oh no, I saw that. Yeah, I just didn't pay attention to the
the whole thing.
Yeah,
okay. It was harrowing. I'll just say. It was a Thanos moment where kids are leaving the theater crying. At least for us man children watching this and women children watching this, we're like, oh no, is Kirby gonna save everyone?
My boy made it.
Your boy made it. So all right, so this obviously everyone's gonna buy this.
The guy I would have put money on.
I bought the Wii U one. I think I played it twice. The Wii U one, I think.
It's a good game,
but it's Switch. It's portable. It's the magic of the Switch. We're not just fanboying this. It's going to be good. All right. Any other thoughts on this? I think Piranha Plant's going to be cool. You have any idea what these final 5 characters DLC are going to be? Are they going to be licensed or a combination or no? Crash Bandicoot. Harvest Moon Cow. What do you...
George McShamus. I don't know. That sounds like a character. I don't know. No, I don't. I think we'll probably have at least one licensed DLC character, at least one or two. 2 of the DLC characters from last time were licensed. Actually, 3. Yeah, because Ryu, Bayonetta, and
was Akuma last time?
Cloud.
Or Akuma this time? Was Akuma? He's a fighter, right? Yeah. Is he? Am I making this up? Is Akuma in Smash Brothers?
No, I'm pretty sure you're making that up.
No, he's in it.
Oh, okay.
He's in it.
Interesting. But yeah, so yeah, I bet we will see some licensed fighters. I have no idea who though.
Okay. All right. So we'll see what goes on with there, and I'll be a big Smash player in the future.
You're gonna be competitive.
I'll be competitive. I'm always competitive. I mean, I'll go pro.